Let's speak about Bionano Genomics, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove that fact. And today we have to speak about why Bionano BNGO is trading down more than 17% in the pre-market hours. Now, if you've come here, you more than likely already know why this is happening, okay? We just got this announcement, okay, that they propose an underwritten public offering of common stock. This is essentially the exact same announcement that we got January 7th. But if you go back to January 7th, it didn't actually end up being the biggest move in the world. It was down more than 6% intraday, but it closed the day only down 6% off the back of this news. It really wasn't anything crazy. And then the following day, we actually found out what happened and it went back up 20%. So of course, we're going to go through this, what I think it actually means, but what I really want to do is differentiate why it's a little bit different this time. The company's in a different situation than it was January 7th. So we will have a look at what happened last time and what I think could happen this time. We'll see if we can see any trends forming, any areas of interest, any potential entry points for you guys. So my friends, right before we do get into the video, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you're in this company. How many shares do you have? Are you holding long or have you trimmed your position? And please, my friend, if you are indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button and join the family of investors. Also, if you are interested in joining my private Discord group, that is the first link in the description. In there, you'll get access to all of my buy and sell alerts for my swing trades and my long-term investments. Yesterday, I sent out a message in regards to two different penny stocks, one of which is up 80% yesterday and another 30% pre-market. The other went up something like 40% and is up 60% pre-market today. We're eating good in January, baby. We also called Bionano back when it was in the high ones. Join a community of nearly 1,700 investors. Get access to over 50 private channels. It's juicy. And if you want 4 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. You have to sign up, deposit $100. You get some free money. It really is that easy. The Motley Fool came out with this article. Why Bionano Genomics Stock surged today and then plunged in after hours trading. So the shares rose 8.4% during market hours on Tuesday, only to fall roughly 10% after market closed. And as you can see now, as I'm recording this video, it's actually down 17%. So we bid up Bionano's stock price after the biotech said on Monday that its Sapphire optical genome mapping system could detect structural variants that could make people more likely to get severe forms of the Roni. And if you do go over to the news section of their website, you will see that there has been a lot, and I mean truly a lot of news coming out pretty much every single day. A lot of it was coming from the symposium, and there has been a lot of positive news for this company that has led to it ultimately going up in price very, very quickly. Investors were also pleased when the results of a study released on Tuesday showed Sapphire could detect all clinically important variants of cancer genomes in people with MDS, precursors to acute myeloid leukemia. Sapphire could do so in a single assay rather than the multiple tests required by current methods, and thus potentially help patients receive care faster, which for very obvious reasons is very important, and that was part of the reason why this stock continued its huge run to the upside. Now though, the company has announced a public stock offering. What is important to understand is they did not disclose exactly how much this would be for. Hey guys, so this is Jack from the future. I recorded this video pre-market and since then this piece of news has come out. Bionano Genomics prices $200 million underwritten stock offering at a discount of $6 a share. The rest of what we have to say in this video still stands true. The only difference is we now know what the offering was for, how much cash we're raising. This does put them in a very, very solid cash position, so do be aware of that. And yeah, I just wanted future Jack to let you know of this. And Bionano investors lived through this only back a couple of weeks ago, January 7th. They announced then their plan to offer and sell, subject to market and other conditions, shares of its common stock in an underwritten public offering. There can be no assurance as to whether or when the offering may be completed or the actual size of the offering. But the very next day we got this piece of news. Bionano Genomics announces pricing of $88.5 million underwritten public offering. So if history is to repeat itself, as it so often does, okay, we can expect to find out more about this offering potentially today, more than likely by the end of the week, but that is no guarantee. Just because it happened once before does not mean it's going to happen this time around. So guys, they have a market cap of $1.71 billion. On the monthly chart, they're up 1,500%. Only a month ago, I mean, this company's market cap was about 100 million. They very recently did an offering for 88.5 million. I expect this one to be bigger in all honesty. I'd be very surprised if it isn't. And there are a couple of things that this says to me, okay? Now, if you follow me, if you watch this channel, you understand that I have zero against these offerings. I think it puts the company in a better position long term. It puts their balance sheet in a better position. It means they can expand and grow quicker. For a company like Bionano Genomics, that should be priority number one for the company and for investors. If you are long term on these guys, you want them to be in as strong a position as humanly possible. When I see two of these offerings happening so quickly, okay, it makes me think that they don't necessarily believe they deserve to be at these prices. Do you really think that if they were still $1 a share or $1.50 a share, they would have done 2 of these offerings? I don't. And again, there's nothing wrong with this. They are doing what they should be doing from a company point of view. They are putting themselves in an incredibly good position. They are taking advantage of all of this hype in the investing world, of everybody who's investing into this company right now. But all of us are potentially making these guys a little bit overvalued. I don't think a lot of people will argue with me there, in a short-term point of view anyway. So I believe that the management may agree with me here. They see that, you know, they're trading at a very heavy premium. Let's cash in. Let's take advantage of this. Let's make some money, put ourselves in a better long-term position. And yes, short-term that's going to hurt the company's stock price, but that's the only thing it's going to hurt. It's not hurting the company itself. So what that means for long-term investors is that yes, you're going to lose maybe 20% today if you sell. If you don't sell, you haven't lost. But the company that you're investing in, the underlying company, is just gotten considerably better. Now what I will say is, you'll see here the 7th of January, the last time we got this news, there wasn't the biggest sell-off in the world. You see here, they pretty much did test that $4 mark and they came straight back up. This sell-off has already been much more considerable. They made highs of $9.94 yesterday, okay, and they're trading right now in the pre-market at $7.33, and you can see that they're going down constantly even as we record this video. There is a much bigger reaction this time. I believe this is because a lot of people have a lot of money in this company. A lot of people are up 1,000%, or if not 100%, or somewhere in between 300 to 500%. So they're willing to run away with the profits that they've already made because they've made so much money. And I reckon a lot of these guys will have the intention of getting back into this company at some stage, but they're nervous because of this new offering. We don't know how many shares it's going to be for. We don't know at what price. It more than likely will lead to a broad sell-off, which is exactly what we're seeing right now. For me, if I was a long-term investor in the company now, I'm feeling good. Obviously, it doesn't feel good to see my share value go down 20% in a day. That's never a nice feeling. But from a long-term point of view, you should be feeling good. But that is why I do believe it's different than the last time this happened, my friends. A lot has changed for the company. The symposium has happened. We've gotten a lot of good news. They are technically in a better position than they were back then. But they are also trading at much higher premiums. I think when you're an investor, you still always have to sit back and ask yourself, you know, does the company deserve to be trading at this price? I mean, you can only be willing to pay so much. How much growth is already priced into Bionano Genomics? And I think a lot of people would agree with me that an awful lot of it is. Look, just in the time it took me to say that sentence, they went down another %, my friends. This isn't looking pretty by any means, but I do think it was only a matter of time. So look, they're down at about 723 right now. You can see that they pretty much just keep dropping. One very prominent area of support is 566. Now, I don't expect them to get down there. In fact, you can see there is another area of support right here where we are right now. This may well end up being the floor. If they had to get to 566, that's going to be pretty insane. But honestly, guys, if you are a long-term investor, I wouldn't be too worried about this. Just look back at all of the good news that came out in the symposium. My last video on this company, I covered this every single day. There was absolutely incredible news coming out that just reinforced the fact that the technology this company has, the technology that the Sapphire has, is absolutely incredible, and it is looking like a fantastic long-term investment at this stage. But just, yeah, you still have to be ready for days like this. Sadly, that's the kind of the company that Bionano Genomics is. But anyway, my friends, they're just my thoughts on this new offering. And while I do think it's a little bit different than the January 7th, because I assume a lot of people are going to make a comparison there. They're going to come onto YouTube and say, nothing really happened January 7th. This is probably going to be the same this time. It's different, okay? There was already a sell-off before the January 7th announcement. There was a lot of upcoming catalysts, aka the symposium. Right now, there was a big run-up, and there's no very clear, very short-term catalyst to keep people really excited. But anyway, my friends, if you watched this video all the way till the end, you are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed the video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, drop me a comment down below, and please, my friends, subscribe if you're new around here. Again, all of that helps me out so much. And if you are interested in joining that private Discord group, again, guys, that's the first link in the description. Access to all of my buy and sell alerts, my swing trades and long-term investments, a community of nearly 1,700 investors. There is so much juicy information there every single day. It's not just from me, it's from everybody else in there. It's insane. And if you want those free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you in another video very soon. Peace.